All right, so here we are, and we're just getting started with the AI Employee Learning Summer Series. We're going to be going over each one of the different bots in the system that covers the AI employee, and a little bit more about the promotion and things that you can sign up for and for free. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start right now talking about a little bit about the 7-bot system. So what we have in our platform is we have 7 sort of AI bots. They do different things and they all add up to what an employee would help with your business. So unless you have a big company and you have a lot of employees to do these kinds of manual labor, and even some of the bigger companies are starting to replace them with AI tools, this is the suite of tools that we have to help your business. Now, the first thing that we're going to go over in more depth today is Voice AI. So Voice AI is what it does is we set up your business with a different phone number, and then when people call that number, then the AI will actually answer the call, engage with the customer, talk to the customer, get information, and then also send the information to you via email. So you'll get a transcript and a recording of the call. I don't think we have, you can listen to the recording if you want to, but usually what we do is we use it for the transcript. Conversational AI, that's, we've had sort of that ChatGPT approach, right? So if somebody's sending you a text message and you don't have time to get it, and you want AI to help you, that AI can engage with those text messages and other ways of communicating through the system. Reviews AI for those that don't really know, or anybody that's not familiar, reviews have become really huge for small businesses. When we're working with different business owners, this is an area that really they struggle with a lot. It's asking for reviews, able to respond to those reviews and really just generate them on an ongoing basis, because Google and other search engines and other marketing platforms really look at those and on where you're going to rank for in terms of search. Now, funnel AI is pretty new. We're just working on some of the final aspects, but AI can actually build your funnel instead of spending hours and hours or paying a designer to do it for you. So the funnel AI, whenever we're doing any kind of promotion, right? So you're gonna, run a promotion at 20% off, whatever you're doing, if you're home services or if you're whatever service you're providing. If you're doing a promotion, you want to send the traffic to a landing page, and the landing page usually takes a long time to set up, and it's hard to it's hard to make them, and so the AI speeds up the process and literally builds them in a second. The content AI, where this comes into play is really where if you're doing any social media a lot is where I use it, helping me craft posts, giving me ideas, inspiration. Really is just kind of how ChatGPT helps. Most people use that. You can just copy paste, but being able to just format a social post, be able to get an image generated and get all that done. Literally within a minute, you can do that and broadcast to all your different platforms, social media accounts. And so instead of, not doing it, which is another thing that business owners struggle with, then it just speeds up the process. It makes it much easier. You can schedule those posts and they can all go out whenever you want. So workflow AI, what's that? That's automation and workflows that are very complex. They can get complicated, and they're hard to build, and they're really complicated to troubleshoot if a sequence of events is not happening. So for example, if somebody fills out a form and you want to send them an email and a text message, then that's where the workflow comes in the automation. With the AI assistant, the AI will actually analyze the workflow and tell you what it's about, and if there's any bugs or problems, it'll find the solution for you. And then Ask AI is like a built-in ChatGPT right in the platform. And it helps just overall without having to go into ChatGPT or other types of things. And the thing about AI in the AI employee is this AI is trained on your business. So instead of learning how to do prompts or using GPTs and ChatGPT or other AI, once you train the AI on your business, then it knows more and it gets better. And when it's communicating to your contacts and whoever you're communicating with. So that's an overview of what the AI employee is all about. If you have any questions, feel free to jump in or just send a chat. I'm monitoring chats, although I'm doing this on my own. So if I miss something, then it could be, I'll get back to you. So let's dive in. So basically, I'm going to call the number of Softwired that has the AI voice that is set up to answer all calls. So this is the first demo, and I want to make sure that you all can hear this. So let me know. You should be able to hear it ringing. Can somebody chat and make? Are you able to hear the ring there? Okay, great, Vivian. Thank you. Sometimes when I do these live demos, they don't work. Well, actually, most of the time, but this time everything seems to be pretty good. All right, so the number of rings a little bit high, so I'm going to work on that a little bit. We can have less rings before the AI answers. So, and just so you know, it did come to my phone first, and then it was.
Hey, you have reached Softwired. How can I help you today?
Hi, I'm looking to find out more about Softwired and how it can help my business.
Softwired is a digital marketing and sales platform designed to help your business grow. It offers tools to capture more leads and close more deals. If you're interested in learning more, you can check out the Softwired app at cssoftwired.ai. Would you like any further assistance or have other questions?
Yeah, I heard about AI employee, and I really just wanted to learn a little bit more about what that's about.
It seems like I couldn't find specific information about an AI employee at Softwired, but don't worry, a team member will reach out to you with more details soon.
Okay.
In the meantime, is there anything else you'd like to know?
Yeah.
Could you share your name with?
Can I talk
Great.
to Tony?
I can have a team member reach out to you about speaking with Tony. Could you please share your name so I can?
My name's Tony.
Just to make sure I've got it right, your name is Tony. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Awesome, Tony. A team member will get in touch with you soon. Anything else I can help you with today?
What other AI tools does Softwired have?
I don't have the specifics on all the AI tools Softwired offers, but a team member will reach out to provide you with more information. Is there anything else you'd like to know or discuss?
No, that'll do it for now.
Thanks for reaching out, Tony. We'll be in touch soon. Have a great day. Goodbye.
All right, so got a little bit of training, a couple of questions that I hadn't asked before on the AI, but as you can see that it was a real conversation with an AI that has been trained on some of our content. So a little bit of details about how that works. I'm going to dive in real briefly and just show you how we train the AI. So in the AI agent tool, we're going to set up a bot and we're going to give it a bunch of information. We're going to tell it about, we're going to give the agent name here, what we're going to call our bot, what the business name is. You can choose between different languages. That's something that we're English, and the rest of the world, has other options, but and then we can pick a voice. So if you didn't like that voice of Mark, and the voices are getting added on a regular basis, then you can explore other voices and have different intent and different types of tone for the type of conversation and engagement that you want. Now, when you're setting up the agent goals, the first thing you want to do is train the AI on your knowledge base. So if you're going to we create a knowledge base. The knowledge base is usually something that's already in existence. Most likely for businesses, they have a website. And so we'll use that as sort of the beginning of the training and information that we're going to want the AI to learn. Then the next phase is we're going to give it the kind of the default prompt here. Now, that's something that takes some skill to actually be able to modify this prompt. But more advanced users, there are guidelines here, some documentation that will help for those that want to, not just use the basic functionality of the bot or the AI, but actually be able to improve it over time. The AI, as it learns more about your business, as it engages with more of your contacts, will get better and it will become more effective. You can set the phone and availability in here. You can have it set for just working hours. And another important to know is that the system has to be set up with a new phone number, and that phone number is really what you're going to forward your current business phone number to, or you can set it up as a separate number like we did, and then we would remove any personal phone numbers or any cell numbers from your website and anything else. And so once the call is made, then it logs the call in here. You can go right and see the summary of what happened. You can look at the transcript of the conversation in the system, and you can give it some thumbs up and thumbs down here. Now, the system will email you the transcript as well. We set that up, and it's easier rather than having to come in here and look at these on your own. All right, so that's the basics of the AI employee for the voice AI in particular. So the other bots we'll go into in other sessions. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording, and then if anybody wants to come on screen and has any questions, we can go from there. All right.